Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this lovely 2021 Mach E that we have for sale. This is the Premium Select rear-wheel drive version. You have a range of about 220 miles when fully charged. Range on electric vehicles varies depending on what type of driving you're doing, outside temperature, even things like rainy, wet roads can sap range of an electric vehicle. So there's a lot of different factors that can really determine your range. Electric vehicles, unlike gas cars, tend to be more efficient around the town in city driving, where gas-powered cars are more efficient on the highway. Electric vehicles, if you're on the highway going 70 miles an hour, they don't tend to get as much range as they do around town. So if you own an electric vehicle, obviously you're going to have to make some adjustments as far as lifestyle goes. But I've driven a lot of electric vehicles. We sell a lot of Teslas. I think the Mustang Mach E is probably one of the best competitors out there for Tesla. I do think Tesla, for a number of reasons, are still the best EVs out there, but I think the Mustang is a runner-up. But some other people do think the Mustang is the best EV out there. Car and Driver magazine, in fact, had the Mach E as the 2021 EV of the year. This particular one's a Premium Select rear-wheel drive model, only 307 miles, one owner, clean Carfax. We do have a complimentary Carfax report. As I mentioned, 220 miles with a full charge. So this is a electric vehicle that you could live every day with. This could actually be your only vehicle. Unlike some previous electric cars like the Nissan Leaf, the original Nissan Leaf had a range of about 75 miles when fully charged. So a vehicle like that, it's a little bit harder to live with every day, but not the same with this. Beautiful, luxurious interior, very quiet and comfortable. This has synthetic leather. It feels convincingly real. I love the contrast stitching they have, these nice designs in the seat. Fit and finish in this thing is top notch. Actually, in some aspects, the fit and finish is better than some Teslas. Tesla is criticized for having some poor fit and finish. I think that's kind of more on the earlier Teslas. I've noticed that the 2021 Teslas tend to have a little bit better build quality, but some of the earlier ones, I do see some issues as far as fit and finish. Not the case in this thing. This thing is absolutely beautiful, the way it's constructed. They did take a nice idea from Tesla, having this big vertical screen. They did add this rotary dial for the volume. It's kind of like using an iPad. You just kind of play around with it. It also has a built-in owner's manual as well, so you don't have to use the paper one. Oh, it looks like they even have video tutorials too on how to operate this thing. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. We have heated seats, heated steering wheel, dual zone auto climate control. We have lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control. Nice automatic dimming mirror, nice rimless design. You have a drive mode selector. There's whisper, engage, unbridled. Unbridled is the highest performance setting, suitable for a vehicle called the Mustang and with a prancing horse on its front grille. We have really good cameras for low-speed maneuvering, pretty much a 360 around view camera. Looks like we have as well as a sonar system. I guess that's one thing that you could differentiate from Tesla, because Tesla, they pretty much dumped their sonar on their cheaper vehicles. They still do offer it on the S and X, but the competitor to the Model Y, they no longer offer sonar. It's just vision only. Nice heated steering wheel, feels wonderful in your hands. Blind spot warning. Really a nice, pleasant driving vehicle. I've had a chance to drive all sorts of EVs, Teslas, the Chevy Bolt, Kia EV, the Kia Soul EV, Nissan Leaf, and you know, while some of those other EVs like the Leaf and Bolt aren't to the same level as Teslas or this Mustang Mach E, they're even very wonderfully driving vehicles. It is kind of a shame what is happening with the Chevy Bolt batteries, but I am a career car guy. I've been in the car business 25 years. After driving electric vehicles, I'm pretty much convinced it's the way of the future. To me, they're smoother, they're safer. they're just superior in so many ways over gas cars. We've had gas cars for over 100 years and they've really kind of pushed gas car technology as far as they can go. Battery technology is really coming a long way. It's only going to get better. And just the smoothness, how fun it is to drive, the instant power. It's just, once you drive an electric vehicle and get used to it, sometimes it's hard to get back into a regular old gas car. It feels almost archaic. They really show their age after being in a vehicle like this for a little bit. Notice how they did away with the door handles to keep it nice and streamlined design. You have these buttons here to open the rear doors. You just press the button and you can see they pop right open. Then for the front doors, they pop open as well, but you have a nice little grab handle as well. On paper, the Mustang Mach E kind of looked a little frumpy. I was kind of cringing a little bit because this is a crossover SUV. It's not a sports car, so why are they, you know, putting a Mustang emblem on the front of it? But if you actually look at the way these things perform and handle, the performance is pretty much on par with what you'd expect from a Mustang, so I guess it's a little bit more acceptable in that aspect. Here we have a Frunk, I guess is the industry term. They took another page out of the Tesla handbook. Very cool. And the one thing that they did that Tesla doesn't is they actually added a drain plug in here. You can also take these out as well. So having that drain plug in there, the whole idea is you can actually put ice in here and use it as a cooler. Pretty good idea. And the other thing about having a Frunk, and I guess a safety aspect versus a gas car, is normally you'd have an engine here, and in certain frontal collisions the engine can get pushed into the passenger compartment. But with this vehicle you have no engine, and you have a crumple zone that's a lot bigger than a gas car as well, because there's no engine, so you have all this space to absorb crash energy. So in that aspect, this makes this Mustang Mach E safer than a comparable gas-powered vehicle. It's about the same size, I'd say, as a Ford Escape, if you want to compare it, but obviously another level of luxury. They do consider the Mustang Mach E a luxury vehicle, competing with luxury brands. So people buying a Mach E, they probably wouldn't be looking at Escape. They'd probably be looking more at something like a BMW X3 or a Mercedes-Benz crossover SUV. So Ford is really kind of stepping up their game. And if you want to have a really good EV and maybe you're not too keen on Teslas, you want something else, well, like I said, I think this is probably the second best EV out there. And if you are getting a little sticker shock with the used Tesla prices, it's not going to be so much so with the Mach E. They're a little bit more affordable compared to a comparable Model Y. We have some great promotions going on right now. Complimentary delivery to pretty much anywhere in Washington and Oregon. We can put this on our call hauler, tow it to you. And of course, if you live a little bit further away, we can't do complimentary, but we can ship nationwide. Contact us for more details. And thanks for watching this video.